Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now, apologies yesterday that there was no video. Unfortunately, we ran out of daylight and my light bulb has been playing up. If you want to know more, then you'll have to check out my diamond painting video that is coming up in a few weeks' time. But we also have another problem in the fact that Watch 71 is currently missing in action, MIA. So we're going to bring you 75 instead, which is the British Naval Artilleryman. So we'll get to that very shortly. And yeah, we'll get to that soon. Let me just put that around there. And as you can see in here, we have got a black strap, very lovely dials indeed, which looks really good. So the British Naval Artilleryman, British Royal Navy, 1940s. The gun crew of destroyer HMS Vivian posed for the camera with a 102mm shells in 1940. HMS Vivian was an escort in convoys in the North Sea. Here's one for you, Marcus. So yeah, and bits and pieces there. In early 1940, during the lull between the invasion of Poland and the German Blitzkrieg in the west, the Germans and their allies became aware of the strategic importance of the Norwegian port of Narvik, which was the main outlet for vital supplies of iron ore. This became a catalyst for the first major confrontation between the Allies and Germany in World War II. Look, the battleship Bismarck and its sister ship the Tirpitz were the largest battleships ever built by Germany. So that is really good because we're obviously building that with the Gora. And does this mean that we could get news of the Lancaster bomber build that Harsha have trialled? Hopefully, fingers crossed, because I want to do that. So yes, really good there. So obviously design details there. It looks like a navy strap, but pretty good. Digital watch. Oh, the pocket watch. I love my pocket watch. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I've actually got myself an Eddie Stobart pocket watch. It's it's divine. Look at that, beautiful, absolute gorgeous watch. And then obviously if you push that, ta-da, needs a bit winding up, so there we go. Look at the heartbeat of that baby. But yeah, that's so lovely. So let's just put that over there. Thank you so much. Awfully. Digital watches. The first truly digital watch appeared only in the 1970s, although digital displays were first seen in the 19th century. And then obviously in the 1890s, Swiss company Cobodem made a pocket watch using the jump hour movement designed by Joseph Pullaweb. And what was that? Oh my god. Was it a pigeon? I saw something grey. But that's really good. This is a lovely watch. This is so beautiful. I love that red hair there. Absolutely lovely there. Really gorgeous. And then coming up in issue number 76, which my suppliers are trying their best to hunt down for me. Unfortunately, Angel is fully out of watches at the moment, but she is trying her best to get more watches for me. And yes, so coming in issue 76, we do have the American Airman 1940s, and I'm going to cover that up because it's teasing me and I want that Vector 3, but it's no longer available. So yes, 75, there we go. So let's take a look at the watch itself. Let's go. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Wow. So let's take a look in here. And you can see this is really lovely. It doesn't look like it's been worn either. So Angel has done a fantastic watch. If you're watching, Angel, thank you. You are the best. This looks really lovely. It doesn't even look like it's been worn. The case is superb. I love the casing on that. The white, the big vibrant white backing on there is beautiful. What I'm noticing is that the hours are sort of like, this is not like, you know, 12-hour clock. It's more like a 60-hour minute clock, because you've got 5, 10, 15 right the way up to 60. That's interesting because of most watches you get up to 12, as you can see there. And on the back here, absolutely beautiful. The casing is so shiny. I don't think this has ever been used, but let's pull this out and see whether we can get this baby working. So what time is it? It's Chico time. It's 5 minutes past 2. So let's see if we can get this beautiful thing working. Oh, look at that. 5 past. And by the way, these hands are not glow in the dark, although they look glow in the dark. Is it going to work? Yeah, baby. Yeah, man. I love it when you get a watch that is working because I don't have to replace that watch battery. That's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So, yeah, that's the watch there. As I said, this collection unfortunately is no longer running, but don't forget, publishers do have archives. They briefly trialled, Eaglemoss briefly trialled the dog collection again, and sadly it didn't make it because they've gone bust. However, at the time of recording this video, there is news. Anyone for the Star Trek ships, an e-shop is being set up in the new year. There was a post by Ben Robinson on Twitter. Do check it out. They're setting up a Star Trek starships and figures. Apparently, they're going to be setting up an e-shop in January, fingers crossed. So do check that out. This is exciting news. A company has bought some of the Star Trek ships and the figures, so this is excellent news. But unfortunately, this collection is no longer running. Do check places out like eBay, Vinted, Gumtree, Facebook sites. You may get yourself one, but please remember to like, share, subscribe. That's been issue 75 of the military watches, and that is the end for this year. So we'll see more of military watches in the new year in 2023, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye bye.